Yes, good evening. So let's start the class. So let's solve some questions. Acha. Okay, so fine. We have done all the special forms and we have done in the morning the general form of the circle also, right? So both of the forms of the circles we have done, right? So the next, just wait for a minute. Okay, yes. So the next part will be the circle. We have to find the equation of the circle, which is passing through three different points. Okay, so we know that any circle can be written in the form of means the special form of where we have the point of intersection and the radius. So x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equals to r square. This is the representation of circle. Any circle whose center is given and the point of and the radius is given, we can find the equation of the circle. So this is a comma b is the center and r is the radius. R is the radius. Okay, so finding circumference. Yes, yes, yes. है ना? So now suppose how many variables do we have in this? How many variables do we have in this? है ना? This is a general circle. We have three variables, right? So here we have three unknowns, right? Those unknowns are a, b, and c. Sorry, a, b, and r. Right? So how many equations do we need to find the values of a, b, and r? How many three different informations do we need? Right? So we need three different information. So we need three informations. These are different informations. Okay, to find the values of a, b, and r. And how can we get those three information? Suppose three different information. That means suppose in this particular case, if we have three different points, right? If we have three different points, that means x1 y1 x2 y2 or x3 y3. Suppose these three different points are given to us, so we can write this whole equation. We can write three different equation: x1 minus a whole square plus y1 minus b whole square is equals to r square. We can write x2 minus a whole square plus y2 minus b whole square is equals to r square, and we can write x3 minus a whole square plus y3 minus b whole square is equals to r square. We'll get three different equation. These are three different equation in terms of a, b, and r. These are three different equations in terms of a, b, and r. We can solve these equations simultaneously and we can find the value of a, b, and r. If we have the value of a, b, and r, we can find the equation. We have the equation of the circle. But everybody understood this part? Just tell me yes. Okay, so let's solve some question. This is a very simple concept. Let's solve some question based on this. Hai na? Very good. Uh, Solve this. Yes, Ashwin, correct. No, Kaushik, check the answer. Yes, A is correct. Please check. You should get A as the answer. Everyone, please check. Okay, okay, fine. But see, if you have any problem in finding the equation of the circle using this equation, if this equation is because we have a square b square, then we can also use the general equation of the circle. That means x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. From this equation also we can find three different, we will use x1 y1 z1, means we will use the different points, point 1, point 2 and point 3. We can find, substitute, and we will get three different equation in terms of g, f and c. We will get three different equation in terms of g, f and c. We can solve it. We can find the value of g, f and c. If g, f and c is known, then we know the equation of the circle, then we know the whole circle, right? We can use that here also, right? So let's see. So we have been given the straight line cuts the coordinate axis this at a 0 comma 0 origin at a and b, right? So what are the coordinates of a? A will be equals to 0, sorry, a comma 0, and the coordinates of b will be equals to, these will be equals to 0 comma b, right? So we have the a0 0 b, and the third point is origin, that means 0 comma 0, right? So we have 3 points. So let's write the general equation of the circle. That means general equation of the circle, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. First thing which we'll use is origin. If we'll use origin, that means we will get c is equal to 0. If I'll substitute 0 comma 0, we'll get c is equal to 0. So that means there are two unknowns and two variables. So let's see, if I'll substitute a in this equation, if I'll substitute a comma 0 in this equation, point a, so this will become a square plus 0 plus 2ga plus 0 is equals to 0. So that means a, because a is not 0, so we will have a is equals to minus 2g. That means g is equals to, or simply minus 2g uh, is equals to a, right? First equation we have got this thing, right? Let's use the second equation. Second equation, if I substitute 0b, so this will become 0 plus b square plus 0 plus 2fb plus, sorry, is equal to 0, right? So from here also we will get b and b square and b will get cancelled, so b will be equals to minus 2f, or 2f is equals to minus b. I will just substitute the value of 2g and 2f in the equation. So this will become x square plus y square minus 2g is minus a, minus ax minus by is equal to 0. So this is the equation which you will get by yes or no. This is the equation which we'll get. That means the answer is A. Everyone understood? Fine. But this is okay for everyone? Yeah, okay. Copy it, check it. Fine. Okay, very good. Next. Concyclic means these points lie on the same circle. Concyclic means these points lie on the same circle. Okay, fine. Sir, can you solve using the previous method? Previous method, which method? Just wait. Which, this one, this, using this one. Even if you use this one, yes, even if you use this one, the first equation you will get is 0 a square plus b square. So if I'll use this equation, even then you will get the answer, but maybe it will be lengthy, but you will get. So let's see. So if I'll use those equation, x minus a whole square plus so if I will expand it, I will get x square plus y square plus a square plus b square minus 2xa minus 2by plus c is equal to 0, right? The first thing, I'm getting this circle. If I will substitute 0 comma 0, if I will substitute 0 comma 0 in this plus this, if I substitute 0 comma 0, that means a square plus b square plus c is equal to 0. You will get this equal to 0. So that means this and this will become 0, right? This and this will become 0. That means you will have x square plus y square minus 2ax minus 2by is equal to 0. Okay, I can take this as capital A and capital B because A and B already has been given. So I can use this as capital A and capital B. Okay, so this is capital A, capital B. then this is capital A and capital B, capital A, capital B. This is A and B, right? Now I have two other points, A comma 0 and 0 comma B. This is exactly solving like this is exactly solving like this one, right? Still you will get the same part. Understood? Fine. This is okay. Next, now solve this one. Yes, correct. B is correct. Very good. Yes. No, answer is B. Ashwin, it is not a new method. It is the first thing which I've written. X minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equals to r square. I've just substituted those 3 points in that, and there you will get the answer. It is not a new method. Same, exactly same thing. Yes. Okay. You just substitute the 3 points, you will get same thing. Yes, 1 comma 1. So t is equals to 1. Right. Let's see. So yes. So if point 0 comma 0, 1 comma 0 are concyclic. So first is uh, one more thing, that we have seen that here how many points we need for, because we will have three unknown. So we will only require 3 points. We will require 3 points. That means through 3 points, through any 3 points, you will always get a unique circle. So we just need minimum of 3 points to find a unique circle. Okay, we need 3 points or three information to find the unique circle. So let's see what will be the circle which I will get using these 3 points. So if I have these 3 points, that means the circle is passing through uh, 0 comma 1. Here we have 1 comma 0, and here we have 0 comma 0. That means circle is passing through these values. Circle is passing through these points, right? So let's say this is that circle. If this is the circle, if this is the circle and this is 90 degree, we know this is 90 degree. If this is the circle, this is 90 degree. Then if I will join this, right, what will this line become? Suppose this is A, point A and B. What is the line AB? What is line AB? Is this any special line? AB is the diameter. Yes, AB is the diameter. Why diameter? Because in circle, if there is a chord which makes 90 degree, if there is a chord which subtends 90 degree, that means that chord is nothing but the diameter, right? Yes. So midpoint of the diameter is the center. So midpoint of the diameter will be 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. One method is this, right? Yes. Now, so like the square, therefore it is diagonal because diameter. Yes. Okay. So in that point we get 0 0 1 1, since we have already have is it's 1 1. Okay, fine. Yes. So yes, so that means now any point t comma t, any point t comma t will lie on which line? Any point of the form of t comma t will lie on which line? This point will lie on y is equals to x line. By this point will lie on y is equals to x line. No matter where the point is, t comma t will lie on the x line. Either you can solve it like this, है ना? Either you can solve it like that. Otherwise, by we have all the values, we have all the values, so we can actually find the equation of the circle. By we can actually find the equation of the circle. What is the radius? What is the radius of this circle? By radius of this circle is 1 square plus 1 square under the root. That means root 2 is the root 2 is the diameter. So what is the radius of this circle? 1 by root 2. By yes or no? By 1 by root 2 is the radius of the circle. Yes. By this, yes. So we can write the equation of the circle: x minus 1 by 2 whole square plus y minus 1 by 2 whole square is equals to 1 by root 2 whole square. That means 1 by 2. So this, if I can substitute point t comma t. So this is t t square plus t square minus plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 1 by 4 1 by 4, and we have minus x, sorry, minus t, and minus y is equals to 1 by, sorry, minus t minus t minus t minus t is equals to 1 by 2. This and this will get cancelled. So here, from here you will have 2t square minus t square, sorry, minus t is equals to 0. That means either t, sorry, t is 2t square minus 2t is equals to 0. 2 I can take common. That means t square minus t is equal to 0. That means you'll get 2 points. T is equals to 0 or t is equals to 1. With 0 we already have this point. With 0 comma 0 we already have this point. So the new point which we will get is 1 comma 1. So that means the value of t can be either 0 or 1. That means yes. Everybody understood? Just check this one. Okay, yes. How, Vignesh, you can solve it using illustration first method. You can write the equation in general form. When you will write the general form, you will get this as the equation, this as the equation of the circle. You will get the constants value by this, and then you can substitute t comma t, you will get the same answer. Okay, next question. Acha, okay. Now, the next is, uh, sir can say how 1 by root 2, are bhai, this is point circle is passing through, this is radius, this length total is diameter, you can find this length divide by 2, you can find the distance between these point, that is also same thing, you can find it, if you will try it you will find it. Okay, chalo, next is diameter form of a circle, है ना? So this is also a very important form, है ना? So how, what is the diameter form of the circle? Suppose they have given you 2 points. Now in this case only you will take only 2 points and you will find the equation of the circle, है ना? You will have only 2 points and you will find the equation of the circle, but using those 2 points we actually still have 3 information. One information is 1 point, so we'll have P1, which is X1, Y1, right? Second is P2, which is X2, Y2. So we have these two information. This is information 1. This is information 2. The other or the third information which is required to find the equation of the circle is that this is the third information, that these 2 points are the diameter, right? So that is, yes, these 2 points are the diameter. So let's see. So if I have the equation, if I have these 2 points, so let's see. So suppose there is a circle, and these 2 points are given to us. These 2 points are given to us. That means these 2 points are the end point of the diameter, right? So any point on the circle I can take as h comma k. Any point on the circle I can take as h comma k, right? Okay, yes. So h comma k is there. So this is point x1 and y1, and this is point x2 and y2, right? Now what we can do is, this is any point h comma k lying on this circle, so we will find the locus of this point. So we know that if I will join this line, if I will join this line and this line, right? So this angle between these two lines will be 90 degree. This angle between these two lines will be 90 degree. So what I will do, I will write the slope of this. So let's say this is M1 and let's say this is M2. I will write these two slopes. So we know that slope M1 into M2 will be equals to -1 because these two lines are perpendicular to each other. So I will use this form. So I will write K minus Y1 upon H minus X1 into K minus Y2 upon H minus X2 is equals to -1, right? I will cross multiply. This is K minus Y1 into K minus Y2 is equals to minus H minus X1 into H minus X2, right? This will go on this side. This will go on this side. So this is K minus Y1 into K minus Y2 plus H minus X1 into H minus X2 is equal to 0, right? This is because this is the locus. Any point on this circle, we can replace K with Y and H with X. So this will become Y minus Y1 into X minus, sorry, into Y minus Y2 into Y minus Y2 plus X minus X1 into X minus X2 is equals to 0. This will give you the equation of the circle whose 2 points, that is diameter, is given. So this is known as the diameter form of a circle. This is known as the diameter form of a circle. Okay, just remember this. This is also an important formula. है ना? Just remember this. Copy this one if you want to. Sir, why minus one? Are bhai, two lines are perpendicular to each other. When two lines are perpendicular to each other, the product of their slope is equals to minus one. This we have done 1,000 times. Yes, please revise the notes. If you will not revise the notes, you will not be able to understand whatever we are doing afterwards, because all things are linked, right? If you will not revise by these things, if you will not revise, then there is no point of attending the class also. Understand? Yes. Okay, fine. So just wait. By everybody understood this part, right? Very good. Okay, so let's solve some question based on this. So any circle whose diameters are given, this means end point of the diameter are given, we can find the value of we can find the equation of that circle. Okay, now let's see this one. Yes, solve this. Described means formed. Described means formed. है ना? Described means formed. Yeah, acha, yeah, this is described. Yeah, this is described. On the line joining the points 0, 1 as a diameter, cut the axis in the abscissa. है ना? Find the equation of the circle. Very good. Okay, Karthik, let's see. Yes, correct. Yes, very good. B is correct. Yes, very good. Okay, so let's see. So they have given the circle described on the line joining the points as diameter. So simply we will write x minus 0 into x minus a plus y minus 1 into y minus b is equals to 0, right? So this will become x square minus ax. This will become y square y square minus by minus y plus b is equal to 0, right? So we have as a diameter cuts the x-axis in the point whose abscissa are the roots of the equation. Okay, fine. So this is the equation of the circle which we are getting, right? This is the equation of the circle which we are getting. So equation of the circle is x square plus y square minus ax minus by minus y plus b is equal to 0. Now they are saying that uh, as a diameter cuts the x-axis in the points. So if whose abscissa are the roots of the equation. Okay, that means the cuts the x-axis. That means x cuts the x-axis means y is equal to 0. So if I substitute y is equal to 0 in this, I will get x square minus ax plus b is equal to 0, right? So they are saying the quadratic equation, the roots of the quadratic equation. So that means the equation are same. If the roots equation are same, the roots will be same. That means the answer is P. This is exactly same as what we are getting. So this is the answer. Everybody understood? Okay, okay. Done? Because they have given that a diameter cuts the x-axis in points whose abscissa are the roots of the equation. So diameter cuts at x-axis. Oh, cuts the x-axis in the points whose abscissa are the roots of the equation. That means cuts at x-axis means the value of y will be 0. That is why I'm substituting y is equals to 0. Y is equals to 0. I will get this equation. They are saying the roots of that equation, whatever you will get when y is equals to 0, will be equal to this one. So if the equation are same, root will be same. है ना? Very good. Okay. Next. Solve this. Okay, A we are getting. Let's check. Yes, A is the correct answer. Yes, A is the correct answer. Done. Okay, so should I solve? Okay, I'll give you 2 more minutes. Just solve. Done. Okay, so let's see. So they have given the abscissa and the ordinates of 2 points. So abscissa, so that means x and y will be given by these equation: x square plus 2ax minus b square equal to 0, and x square plus 2px plus q square minus q square is equal to 0. Right, so you'll get abscissa and ordinate using this, है ना? Okay, respectively. Then the equation of the circle with PQ as a diameter is, right? So if PQ is the diameter, so let's take x1 and x2 from here and y1 and y2 from here, right? So if I'll assume this one x1 y1, so x1 y1 is the first point, x2 y2 is the another point, right? As y in the second. Yeah, you can change y in second equation because value of y they are asking, na? Right? So we can write x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. By this will be the equation of the circle. That means you will have x square minus of x1 plus x2, x1 plus x2 into you have into x plus x1 x2 plus y square minus y1 plus y2 into y plus y1 y2. Y1 y2 is equal to 0. We can use what is the sum of the roots. Sum of the root is minus 2a, so we can root x square. Sum of the root is minus 2a, so this is plus 2a. It will become plus 2ax plus x1 x2. Product of the root is minus b square, minus b square, minus b square plus y square. Again, sum of the root is plus 2p, 2p, 2py, and you have a product of the root is minus q square. Minus q square is equal to 0. Just check where is this equation. Minus q square minus b square, minus q square minus b square. This is wrong. This could be correct. Then we have 2ax, 2ax, 2py. That means a is correct. Right? Answer is a. Everybody understood? Just check. Yes. Okay. Next question. Yes, Girisha, it is something like that, because here because the roots are x1 x2 and here the roots are y1 y2. So if I will, because here the coefficient of x is 1, so this can be written as, this equation can be written as, this equation can also be written as x minus x1 into x minus x2 is equal to 0, because the roots are है ना, and this is what y, this can be written as y minus y1 into y minus y2, right? Because the equation is roots you will get is y, so we can just add this equation. That is what they have. We can get directly. Okay, fine, very good. Solve this. Okay, for this one, the answer is yes, Karthik, correct. No, C is the answer. Please check. Yes, got. Yes, very good. Yes, C is correct. Please check. Okay, so let's see. So they have given so they have given the locus of the center of the circle, the locus of the center of the circle which passes through one end of the okay, for which one end of the diameter is 1 comma 1, while the other end is on the line x plus y is equals to the locus of the center. Okay, so if, so let's say this is the circle, you know, so this is one point. So suppose we have 1 comma 1, right? And so first, so suppose we have got 1 comma 1, and then we have the line x plus y is equals to 3, right? So x plus y is equals to 3 means the line, the point is on this. So 1 comma 1 x plus y is equals to 3. So this is the line 3, and okay, and this is the point 1 comma 1, right? So for different points, for different points we will get different circles, right? So suppose if I'll use this point, I will get this as a circle, है ना? This as a diameter, and I will use this as a circle, right? Suppose if I will take this as the point, then I will get this as the circle, right? Okay, suppose I will get this as the point, then I will get this as the circle, है ना? Okay, so for different points you will get different circles. So that means for different points, if I'm getting different circles, that means now what they are saying is that use this information to find the center. Okay, so suppose I'm taking any point h comma k, I'm taking any point h comma k on this line. Okay, any point h comma k on this line, or let's take, if this is the diameter, then the center, let's take the center's point of contact be h comma k. Let's see, because we have to find the locus of this, so let's say the center of this circle be h comma k, right? Now if this is, because this is center, this will be divided in the ratio 1 is to 1. So one point is 1 comma 1, the other end is 1, so we can find this. So this is 1 comma 1, in the ratio 1 is to 1 they're dividing, so we can find this point. So let's take this end point p. So h by 2, sorry, h will be equals to 1 plus, so let's take this as x1 and y1. So 1 plus x1 by 2, right? So x1 will be equals to 2h minus 1, and h and k. K will be equals to 1 plus y1 by 2. So that means y1 will be equals to 2k, 2k minus 1. Now this x1 and y1 are lying on this line. This x1, y1 are lying on this line. So that means I can substitute this x1, y1 in that. This is x plus y is equals to 3. That means x1 plus y1 is equals to 3. That means I can substitute. That means 2h minus 1 plus 2k minus 1 is equals to 3. That means this will become 2h plus 2k is equals to 5, or 2 into 2x plus 2y is equals to 5. So this will be the locus of the center of the circle. 2x plus 2y is equals to 5. That means the answer is C. Sir, can we solve by finding slope? Yes, you can find slope by taking the slope to be same. You can equate. But this method is much simpler. Okay. You can find slope also, two things. Okay. Next one. Okay, let me see for illustration one. Yes, B is correct. Yes, correct. Done. Okay, so let's see. So what they're saying is that two rods of length by two rods of length A and B slide along the coordinate axis, and slide along the coordinate axis, which are rectangular. Okay, in such a way that their end are always concyclic. That means suppose if this is so suppose one rod be this. So this rod is sliding along the coordinate axis, and this rod is sliding along the coordinate axis whose length is A, right? Another rod, suppose another rod is like this, another rod is like this, and this is sliding along the y-axis, okay, whose length is B. I understood everyone. So that means they have given two rods which are sliding along the x-axis and y-axis, and they have not mentioned, yeah, which is x and which is y. So I will assume that A is sliding along x-axis and B is sliding along y-axis. Okay, right. Uh, but this is okay, fine. Yes. So now let's see. So they are saying that by A1, let's take A. So this is length A and this is length B. This is length A and this is length B. Right. Now we have already seen, we already know what is this equals to. If we have a general equation, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0, right? So what is A equals to? What will be the value A equals to? What will be the value of A? This value in terms of f, g and c, we can write A is equals to 2 into under the root of g square minus, sorry, g square minus c is equals to A. Everybody understood this part, right? So I can, so right, and this length is equals to, this length is nothing but B is equals to 2 into under the root of f square minus c, right? We have seen this, the portion of the circle which intercepts by the x-axis and y-axis in nothing but under the root of this thing, right? So now we now because they're asking length of intercept, yes, and so always concycling. Then the locus of the center of the locus of the center of the circle. So locus of the center of the circle, that means we have to find f sorry, g comma f. We have to find minus of g comma minus of f, right? We have to find minus of g comma minus of f in terms of this, right? So let's see. So if this is true, if this is correct, then we can use a square. We can square both sides. So this is a square plus b, sorry, a square. We'll get two equations. That is b square is equals to 4 into f square minus c, and we'll have a square is equals to 4 into g square minus c. Okay, we'll have b square is equals to 4 into f square minus c and g square minus c. Okay, now f and g are, yeah, okay, fine. So this, if I will substitute, if, yes, so this is nothing but b square is equals to 4f square minus 4c, and this is nothing but a square is equals to 4g square minus 4c. If I will subtract these two, I will get rid of 4 of c 4 minus 4c and 4 of f square minus g square, right? F and g are the center of the circle, so that means if I'll substitute f as x and g as y, so sorry, f as y and g as x, so this is b square minus a square is equals to 4 of y square minus x square. Do we have any equation like this? X is y square minus x square, y square minus x square, and b square minus a, b square minus a, b square minus a. Yes, b is the correct answer. Yes, b, I have told b, right? Let me just check. Yes, b is the correct answer. Okay, everybody understood? Just check. Yes, if this is okay. Okay, fine. This is fine. Okay, so last question. Let's see. Solve this one. Duldana. A is the answer. Please check. The answer is A. A circle touching. Okay, let's see. So, a circle touching a given straight. Okay, a circle touching a given straight line and cuts off the constant length 2d from another straight line perpendicular to the first straight line. The locus of the center of the circle is okay. Okay, so let's see. So they have given a circle touches a given straight line. Okay, so let that straight line be x-axis and let the line which is cutting is y-axis and of the coordinates of 2d. So this is the length 2d. So this is the length 2d from the another straight line perpendicular to the first line. Okay, so these two lines are perpendicular. So that means circle is touching, suppose this point, and it is cut having an intercept this, right? Okay, so the locus of the center of the circle is okay. So this will be the shape, right? This something like this. Okay, so this is the part where it is touching. So let's take this as a comma 0, right? If this is a comma 0, this point, this center will be of the form of a comma y. This center will be of the form of a comma y, right? This center will be of the form of a comma y. Now let's see. Now this distance, whatever this distance is a, because this is a, so this distance is a. This length is this total length is d, so this total length is 2d, so this length will be d, right? And this part is nothing but the radius. What is the radius of the circle? This part is the height. By this part, this is the height, this is the radius of the circle, that means y. So this is y. I can write the equation in terms of a, d and y, right? So that means a square plus d square is equals to y square, right? A square plus d square is equals to y square. What is a? A is the value of x, means it is the x, so x square plus d square is equals to y square, right? So this is d square is equals to y square minus x square. D square is equals to y square minus x square. So answer is A. Everybody understood? Just check. You can write, instead of writing A, you can write it as y, you can write it as h and k. है ना? So let's take the center as h comma k. Let's take the center as h comma k. So this is h comma k. So this is h, this is k, this is h. So that it will be easy to see, understand. This is h square. This is h square is equals plus d square is equals to k square. So this is x square, right? You can take by f and g, there is no problem. We can also do it like d square is equals to f square minus c is equal, yes, you can do that also. You can do that also. From here you will get 2d whole square is equals, sorry, 2d is equals to under the root of 2 into under the root of f square minus c, and for you can get from here 0 is equals to 2 into under the root of g square minus c, so from here you will get g square is equals to c, and f square you will get in terms of t. Yes, you can do that also. Why, sir, why radius is k? Because this is the height from this center, this is the height, right? So this is equals to height is k, because this is the y coordinate, right? Okay, understood, Sudarshan? So this is the height, that is why this is k, right? Okay, yeah, fine. So I will upload the PDF. I'll end the class now. I will upload the PDF, and the next class, KNMS students, right? KNMS student, you have a maths class today, right? Yes. KNMS student, do you have the maths class, right? Yes. So I will be taking that class. Today I will be taking that class.